Right then. Hello everyone, nice to see you again. So, I'd say it's been a minute, but it's not actually been that long for once. And I can't really say why, other than you guys have left me proper chuffed. I'm going to be honest, you've left me proper excited to come back, and that has not happened in a long time. Let me tell you, I mentioned in that previous video I did, the Dream and Tommy in It drama one, that I've been trying to do YouTube for about 8 years now to very middling success. In the entire time I've done it, I've only really had one video ever blow up, and it's one that didn't represent the content I was trying to make. But because of that, 8 years, no reception, one video blows up and suddenly I get an influx of positive comments telling me that you find me funny and you're not laughing at me? That's wild. Genuinely blew my mind. I cannot thank you enough for the positive reception that video got. And don't get me wrong, I'm under no illusions as to why. It's because I was talking about Dream and Tommy in it. But still, it was nice. And I wanted to say thank you. So before we get into today's video, I do just want to... This is going to be very old school, very cringy if you want to ascribe it that word. But I'm going to pull you up and thank you by name because it really means a lot to me. So just bear with me for a second. Let me grab my list. I'm going to have a look at what your names are. Here we go. Questioning Kane, Pixelated Nova, Any the Enfield, Hot KF Clover, Kaisei Shay, Crawling Zombies, Cole Palaticus, and Raise FTM. Can't thank you enough. Genuinely, from bottom of my heart, right? I know a lot of YouTubers don't really get the chance to sort of thank their audience these days because they get so big, they get so ungrateful. That's a bit unfair. It's not that they're ungrateful, it's just the size of it all. But I want to make the most of it while I can, so there you are, all named off and listed. Thank you very much. Specifically, thanks Zach for liking the Cyberman head. Eh? He's a little empty up there, but he appreciates it. But yeah, don't want to hold you up for too long. Let's get into today's piping hot tea. You see, one positive comment I got on that last video was you enjoyed how sort of casual this was. So I found what looks to be a quite interesting bit of drama, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through it together. We're going to sort of digest it, we're going to sip the tea, yeah, more Britishness, and we're going to see how it goes. So I've got to get my headphones on, hang on, ruin my perfectly lovely hairstyle, because I've actually got to be able to hear what it says. And let's have a look at this, okay? Bearing in mind, this first brought to my attention by this man called Mind Your on Reddit, and the title is, for those who are unaware of the current TikTok drama, this woman leaves a message for her husband and his mistress. So let's take a peek.
Hi, this message is for Mark, my husband, and or his mistress. I know you guys still watch my TikTok, so if that's not you, you can keep scrolling. You don't have to listen to
Already
this.
got that sarcastic
Hey, husband,
energy.
if you could help our 6 children.
6?
They need new winter coats and boots for
6?
the upcoming winter. If you wanted to help me with that, that would be wonderful.
Bloody hell.
Also, our 10-year-old still needs his braces to help with his speech problem. If you could help me with that, that would be wonderful. My attorney will have their sizes. I know you don't know that. So even if you wanted to buy them their coats and boots, that would be so wonderful of you. I've been working hard to keep the lights on and food in the house for them since you left me with nothing.
Yes, sister! Get him!
You know, when you open your Bible, God does not look too kindly on men that do not provide for their household or their children.
Pulling out the
So
Bible verses now.
I was only 13 when we met, and you got me pregnant at 14. And
That's
continued
crime.
to get me pregnant, telling me I didn't have a choice to say no or prevent pregnancy or God would punish me.
That's crime.
So I didn't really have an option to have these children that you had with me. If you could help me with that, that would be so wonderful and kind of you. I know you're busy preaching here on TikTok, but our children really could use the help. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having the days that you deserve, and God bless you.
Okay. This might be a little more serious than I thought. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, no. Right, let's follow along with this, shall we? Again, this is a comment written by Mindjaw. Thank him for collecting this information. Apparently, he got her pregnant when he was 19. He was in the military at the time, tried to leave her with the baby. She pressed charges and got him court-martialed and dishonorably discharged. Probably for statutory... Well, it's not exactly gonna be for littering, is it? He's on the offenders list. This isn't TikTok drama, this is a crime! Oh no! Update from her cousin. Go through her account. She's been standing on business for her cousin against Susie, the mistress. She has receipts disputing every claim Susie made in her videos, which she's now deleted. She said what kind of name is that? Jerriette is keeping it classy on her page because she's going through a divorce and custody battle, but I'm gonna get messy with the evidence. I need my family to go to bat like this for me if I would ever get falsely attacked online. Right, well, we better go and have a look at what the cousin's saying. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's gone. Let's see if the account's still there. Okay, the account's still there. Let's see what we can find. Right, there's only 3 playlists on here. One's called Secondary... Oh. I don't think that's drama related either. I'm so sorry. Your family just... Damn. Let's see how far back this goes. When was this posted? 2 months ago. We got to go back 2 months ago. Ooh, here we go. This looks like it's it.
So the creator I'm stitching is my cousin, and I love her dearly. And she is going through a very messy divorce and custody battle.
I could tell.
So she can't really get into the nitty gritty behind her video, but I can. And I've already seen that the Christian marriage counselor from TikTok has posted a response, and Mark, I don't have to be quiet. I can be as loud as I want.
You go, sister.
So stay tuned.
You rinse him.
Because we're about to do a deep dive down the rabbit hole together.
Oh, what? You can't just tease me like that. No. Come on.
Oh, and hey, Susie, since you're deleting all of your comments and filtering out everything on your videos that you're making about another woman's husband, what is this? What is that? But Dredd never used the R word. That was you.
Oh my God.
Never did Dredd in any one of her videos.
Oh my God. Why is everything in Illinois recently?
Sounds like a guilty conscience to me, babe.
Aggravated of a child? Sodomy? Oh my God. I mean, it's not... I'm not laughing at that. That's awful, but... Oh, just the bluntness. I have missed that on the internet. Hello, calling people on their Oh, more receipts. We're getting more receipts. Oh, so this Mark guy is apparently set. I'm guessing Mark's the husband, the army vet, the 19-year-old at the time, right? That's the guy. I'll have to fact check that before I put this in the video just to make sure. But according to this, apparently he said that he wasn't going to withhold child payments. But what have we got here? We got some screenshots. Obviously, screenshots can be faked. I have no way of proving that this is real, but considering that all of the other substantial evidence around it, I do think it is real. But yeah, let's read it. I'm not agreeing or signing anything, then I'll just immediately remove the money deposits from Toku to an account I control and transfer to Toku to pay you. I will be pursuing child support and spousal support ASAP, which is why I'm doing this. Oh, he's trying to be sneaky there. He's trying to have plausible deniability there. I see what's going on. I can see what's going on. Oh, I'm a little drama around, I am. I don't know what it is. If it's the lights, the camera, the tea that's scalding hot, I'm never usually like this. Oh, but this is feeding my soul. Quick intermission to get together some receipts. Yes, what we got? Banger song, by the way. I remember this from back when I was a kid. I just realised you probably can't hear it because of DMCA, so I was just sort of vibing to nothing there. Better not use that in any edits. I see you 5 years down the line, because I'm not giving up on this. I see you in these edits. Piss off.
All right, y'all, where do we leave off? I actually have a video uploading right now, but it's under review, but it is a stitch to Susie's latest.
Right.
So we'll see what happens there.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and address the accusation of Jarrett keeping the kids from Mark. As stated, Mark is a man with bipolar disorder, diagnosed, and he is unmedicated. He has suspected schizophrenia. And yes, Jarrett does fear for the safety and well-being for her kids, but that's not really applicable in this situation. Because Mark, you really haven't done a whole lot of reaching out to even talk to your kids, let alone see them. Remember your middle son? His birthday was in October, Mark.
Did he miss a birthday?
Not a card? Not a present?
Oh, he missed a birthday.
You remembered your oldest daughter's birthday, who was also in October. But not
That's
your middle
even
son.
worse.
As a matter of fact, the only effort really, Mark, that you've put in is having your girlfriend reach out to your oldest son to harass him on his own phone.
Naughty, you don't do that.
One of those
No.
conversations that she had with him about
I've got a
your
good jawline.
intimacy with each other that you had with a 15-year-old, Susie. Remember that? The phone call that you had with a 15-year-old about your intimate life with his father. I remember that.
Oh.
I have a recording of that.
Oh,
Safety,
please
My
share.
son's
I mean,
oldest, and I won't be
don't,
posting that
because
here,
I,
but
actually
have
that might be a bad idea. I want the drama, but I don't want it that badly. I'm going to say releasing a recording like that, it would definitely incriminate him. But I mean, if there's an actual conversation with a 15-year-old, it's no, you got to look after the child first. I mean, incriminating is one thing. Get to police. Don't release that to public. That was a reactionary sort of call there. Don't do that. There's some weirdos online. You don't want to do that.
Occasion that you try to reach out to your kids has traumatized them even more. But if you want to talk about intimacy, I have this.
Oh, what's this screenshot gonna say? I have a prediction. It's gonna be something noncy. I can already taste it. No, better not say that. I read that we're not supposed to hold our bodies from each other unless we agree on it. The Bible says I don't have authority over my junk and you do, and vice versa. Ha ha. Mate, come on. Oh, have some class. What the hell are you going on about? Oh, I've read in the Bible we're not supposed to hold our bodies from each other, so come over here and give me a shag, eh? Piss off, you dirty little pet. I probably can't use that word on YouTube anymore. What are the kids saying? PDF file? Oh, there we go. Dirty little PDF file. Now it just sounds like I'm into BDSM with Microsoft Word. But yeah, if I've got authority over your junk, I'm just going to cut it off, lad, so you might want to reconsider.
Yeah, that's you telling your wife that you control her body. And I mean, yeah, and vice versa, but that's not a good look, Mark. That's not a good look. Speaking of that, do you remember the time where you thought your male parts had a demon attached to them, Mark?
What?
I do. I have that right here.
What? Wait, no, I'm not missing this. What? He has given me peace, and I know he's giving you peace too. I had another friend, Ivan, try and help Mez, and the second time I was told the Lord's using this as training. Still being touched. Poop emoji. Calm down, Sodom. He said to sit a Bible on my junk, and it can't touch me through it. It is appearing that it's accurate. It's stuff it can't touch my dick through the Bible. Mate, in the nicest way possible. I don't think anyone would want to touch your dick even if the Bible wasn't in the way. Oh. Hell, I'm surprised it hasn't started smoking if it's in direct contact. It's stuff it can't touch my dick through the Bible. Oh. I mean, we were looking for a brand new market into contraceptives, a market that hasn't been penetrated yet. Demon contraceptives. Wrap your knob in, I don't know, Isaiah 22:13. I've no idea what that quote is, but it's going to be on screen below me, and it's going to be funny depending on what it is.
But you don't need treatment, right, Mark? He's all right, Susie? Like I said, Dred's going to keep it classy over on her end, guys. But I have a lot of receipts. And I will keep it as loud and as messy over here as I need to, for as long as I need to. Mark, your wife had to come to TikTok to get you to buy your kids winter coats, which who knows if you've done that yet. Plenty of people on TikTok have stepped up and asked if they can, though.
Good on them. Good on the
kids will be warm
community. That is what we call raised by a village.
But we will.
Susie, baby, I love how you keep using the term we. Like you're some sort of main character in this. Like you matter right now. Baby, you're not even a supporting character. You are an extra, uncredited at the end. A judge doesn't want to hear from you. Nobody wants to hear from you. A judge is not going to look kindly on the woman that the husband walked out on 6 kids and a wife and left them with no financial stability. A judge is not going to look kindly on the woman who goes on TikTok and claims to be a marriage counselor. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sitting here telling everybody, I'm not committing adultery. Baby, they're still married. They're still married. In the state of Michigan, Mark and Jarrett are still legally married. They haven't even seen a judge yet. But you know that. You know that. You want to get on here and say, oh, I know my walk with the Lord. And honey, I promise you, the Lord does not look well on adulterers, which is what you're doing. You can sit there and deny it all you want.
Absolute facts. I've said nothing for a while. It's because she's spitting. I've nothing to add.
The judge is going to know it.
She's perfect at this.
What do you think you're
You
entitled
go,
to here,
girl. Yes.
Because Dred's getting half of Mark's assets, the little amount that he has.
Ooh.
You're not going to. Those kids, you don't have any entitlement to them. They're not your kids. You don't have any rights to those kids. Those are Dred's kids. And all you're doing is getting on here and giving her attorney a lot of content to build up a real strong sole custody case for her. Baby, you keep on talking because all you're going to be left with is a whole lot of mental illness and a whole lot of child support.
Ooh.
Keep on talking, Susie. You want to sit here and say, oh, I didn't know that TikTok, I don't know how to work TikTok. The filter, the comments, I don't know. Baby, TikTok comes with the comments. You have to turn that filter on. But I see you turn the comments off now. They're off now.
It's just not
What
stopping.
happened? You
She's
can't handle the
just
heat?
ripping into her.
You can't handle the heat, Susie?
Give
Even
her a
though
moment
you
to
should probably get used
breathe.
to
Let
that
her
heat.
have another
Because your
round.
God's going to send you somewhere where that heat's going to be real hot. Keep on talking, Susie. Keep on talking. You're making Dred's case real strong, baby.
Oh my God. Oof, oof, the energy. The energy. I'm feeling it. The spice, the sass. It's all there. Oh, yes. Let's see what else is on here.
Hey, Dank Sloan. Do you prefer Dank? Do you prefer Sloan? How should I address you? Stop clout chasing.
I'm not clout chasing. I don't even think anyone's done a video on this yet. In fact, I might be the first. In which case, I'm going to stake a claim right now. I'm recording this on the 27th of the 1st. If anyone does a video on this before me, before this comes out, they stole my idea. And copyright claim 1,000 times. That's never going to hold up. 2,000 times.
Okay. Originally, when I had made the original video of the 2 screenshots of the app that on the other app that this place does not mention, that was to clear up any sort of confusion because there were dozens of marks that were being inundated with comments that they had no idea what they did wrong because they just happened to be a mark in the wrong place at the wrong time. or clout chasing because I am telling a story that millions of people had wanted to know and hear, and the person that posted the video regarding the story is not at this time legally able to speak on it. Is that the clout chasing you're talking about? Or was it clout chasing all the way back when I spent 3 days with her in labor while she was having their last child? Or when her kids call me auntie, or when my child calls her auntie because we're that close, because she's like a sister to me. Oh, you must mean clout chasing from Mark and Susie that have like, what, 2,000, 2,500 followers between the two of them?
Don't
Yeah.
follow a shame.
That's
You don't have to stoop that low. You've got so much more on them. Don't follow a shame. Coming from someone that's only just got 90 subscribers. Amazing, by the way. Don't follow a shame. I promise you it's not equality. It's not representative equality. I hope. But yeah, nothing too important with that last one. It was just telling off a random twatty commenter to off, basically. But yeah, this just doesn't stop. Let's see what else we've got.
Normal teenage stuff. Everybody wants to criminalize it. No, it's not like that. And he's not a predator like that. You don't know him.
Oh.
The state of Michigan says
Again?
otherwise.
Again? God damn! Like, you should have taken the hint the first time that this lady was not willing to pull her punches. Now his face is out there. Well, his face was already out there, but now it's attached to this. Oh, I agree with the comments. God, I love you. Oh, this is ace. This is so... You dragged them. You dragged them.
Hey TikTok, hey everybody, hey Susie, I see you're busy again. So you want to talk about, Mark's not a predator, blah, 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 blah. Well, babe, he got a conviction saying he was. He caught a whole ass conviction saying he was, so...
I'd say that's pretty conclusive evidence. I mean, I know we don't exactly like the police anymore, but if there's one thing they're good at, it's this.
He's promised you now. He's promised you the house. I understand now. Ask Susie. Ask Mark how many times he stayed in that house. How many nights? Right? No. Yeah, it's 0, none, nada, zip. That house was bought for Dret's brother. You know that. Mark knows that. Dret's brother's been paying on that house for what now? 4 years. As a matter of fact, I have this.
Oh, we got another receipt. You wasn't kidding. Cousin definitely brought receipts. So many screenshots. I wish more people were this organized. It'd save a lot of time. It's gonna have to be Monday. Has to be Monday, bro. Hey, what time are we doing this? Got all the paperwork filed out and trying to get all submitted to the lender so that... TikTok playhead's in the way. So that the process can start moving. The documents I had received, I had only had to sign them so far, so as it moves forward, I will let you know when we need to sign things. Tell Jerriette to cease and desist on all legal action, including an order of protection against me, or I will be forced to evict you and all tenants take possession of my house? So you're threatening, Mr. Man of Christ, to make people homeless if they don't cease and desist the legal action they're taking against you for running off and leaving 6 children without a method with which they can afford food or shelter or heat, putting it all on this mother. The only time Christ would interact with you is when he damns you to hell.
In the process of a loan and title transfer to Dret's brother. And then also telling Dret's brother to have Dret cease all legal action, including divorce and an order of protection, and making threats. But Mark didn't pay a dime for that house. He didn't pay a dime for the house he's lived in for the past, 7 years, 6 years? Yeah, like you said, that's Dret's house. That's Dret's mom's house. That house was bought with money that Dret's mom had. And Dret went on the deed because Dret takes care of the house. Dret takes care of her mother. And Mark signed a prenup saying that he has no rights to that house. But Susie, your math ain't mathin' for you, girl, because you've been spouting to everybody that Dret was 15 when they started getting together. And 15 years they were together. So 15 plus 15, that would make Dret 30. Do you know how old Dret turned in September?
Imagine getting defeated by basic math.
She turned 30. But I thought they haven't been together for a few years, right? Right? Or is it the fact that he actually did start sleeping with her when she was 13? The state of Michigan says he did. How coincidental is it that I posted a
Not
video
nice,
yesterday
but-
saying that you were calling Jarrette evil to her 15-year-old, and then you get on the internet and proceed to say that everyone around her and the people closest to her call her evil. Bad choice of words there, Susie. But who's the one around her calling her evil? Because Jarrette's good people. The closest to her, Jarrette's good people to us. Is it his mom? It's his mom, right? I know it's his mom. It's his mom. I'm so sure it's his mom. I do have this from his mom.
Oh, we got another receipt. We got another receipt. Hello, let's have a read of this, shall we? I really wish you would see a mental health professional too, in case this isn't just spiritual. I've been praying hard for him. A lot of us have, and he's still struggling. I don't know how else to help him right now. Let me know if they will see him tomorrow. Blank is FaceTime calling at 2 p.m. I will have him, what's that word? Call on my Facebook. I am determined to find him whatever help he needs tomorrow. He won't last like this. He had me hide my knives. What insurance does he have? Did Blank recommend anyone? It isn't easy to get one of those appointments right away. He has blanked, and then insurance through work too. I'm not sure the name of that one. I'm guessing they blanked it out because this is supposed to be the mother.
From about 2 years ago when Mark was going through a manic episode and threatening to himself. Yeah. That's from his mommy.
Yeah.
That boy's got big mommy issues. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. But I mean, I hear you. You're not going to turn back on the comments because you're protecting your peace, but you're no sissy girl. You don't take anything lying down. Except for Jarrette's husband. You take him lying down.
Oh!
Don't you? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do love, though.
Oh, I
every
was
time
not
you're
expecting
claiming
that.
to be with them and that if you guys have the evidence and you're going to come out on top. Susie, you're not going to come out on top of anything. Well, I mean, I don't know what you and Mark like to do in your free time, even though over on your page you're claiming that it hasn't gone past dating and you haven't been committed adultery. Even though we did talk about that recording that I had last night, Susie, when you admitted to a 15-year-old that you have committed adultery with his father. But Susie, maybe go ahead on over to the Blue and White app over there and take married out of your bio. Because it's not a good look. It's not a good look when you are so inherently claiming that you have not committed adultery. And it says black and white right there that you are married. That's not good. So let's keep on keeping on, Susie, because me and the minions, we're having fun over here. And Jarrette is not worried about you, baby, because he is your problem now. You are going to have a whole lot of fun with all those mommy issues, all that mental illness, and all that child support. It's going to be a lot of fun for you, Susie. You got a bright future ahead of you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I almost feel bad not checking the other side of things, but I mean, she's brought the receipts. She'd have to be pretty good at manipulating the situation for this to turn out to be all wrong on her end. Whew. How many more of these do we have? How long did it take until they decided to stop coming at the Queen? Oh, let's see what we've got. Let's see. Let me get my gremlin hands on this.
Susie, I'm tired. I'm real tired. My kid has school tomorrow. I know you guys don't worry about that, but I do. You want to show screenshots? That's cool. I can do that too.
Oh. Okay. We do have some screenshots being leaked on the other side of things, but I mean, we'll try and have a look later if, what's his name? I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I'm stealing your compiled bit of information here. Mindyor. If what Mindyor's had to say is true, then I probably won't be able to find their videos because they deleted them all.
Here's bank statement. The day that Mark deposited 40% of his income and then took it right back out. And there's the 27 cents that she was able to pump at the gas station. And just for dramatic effect, we'll throw this in there. This is Mark telling Jarrette's brother that he has no interest in his house. The house he's promised you, Susie. He has no interest in this. Check the date. Susie, Jared's video has 6 million views, and you think Jared's creating fake accounts?
That's a fair assessment. I'm gonna say, even me, my unemployed ass would not be able to make 6 million accounts to bot likes with. That would drive me insane. You know how difficult it is just to make one account? You need a unique email for each one. Are you gonna seriously sit there and telling me you think it's possible to sit there and make 6 million unique emails and then make another 6 million unique TikTok accounts? Piss off. It's intelligence like that that got who's in the White House into the White House.
6 million views and 6 kids. She doesn't have time for your nonsense.
Yeah, that's there as plain as day. Paid in $495.18 and then immediately took $496 back out. He took more out than he gave, the cheeky little sod. Oh, the nerve. The absolute nerve. Oh. Mother and sister insist I can't do what I want with my property and claim I'm stealing from you. Mark, I promise you, that's not even why I was calling. I could care. Oh, well, you've made me not want to root for you now. It's I couldn't care less. I could care less is I could care less about the fact that you got the grammar wrong. Yanks. I couldn't care less about any of my tools. I was just calling to talk to you and see if you're all right, because I know how things get when people are mad. I never once said you were stealing anything, buddy. I'm just letting you know. I have no interest in your house or anything related to it, nor do I plan to pursue it in court. But we are 100% getting divorced ASAP. I know you don't already told me that, buddy. Like I said, I was just making sure you were okay, and if that's what will happen, if that's what will eventually make you both happy, then that's okay. I just want both of you to be happy. I love you both. You might not think so, but it's the truth. You are pretty much like a brother to me, and I will always try and help out in any way I can. Oh, he's being sweet.
Also, I just picked this completely at random comment to reply to let everybody over here know that Jared's Amazon wish list for the kids is...
Listen. On a small scale, this is really funny. And I know I wouldn't really be broadcasting it to that many people, but on the off chance that one day I did see a future in this career path, and people came back to look at this, that's just telling me where he works. He might not work there in the future. He might not work there now anymore, considering it's been 2 months since this was posted. But that is just his business. That is just the name of the business he works at. Doxing is a crime. But then again, the world isn't black and white.
People nearest know that she is, and they're like calling her evil now because they know that she's lying what she said. The other thing I want to address in all of her lies is that I'm not a homewrecker. They were separated for a few years. She did not want to work out the marriage.
Well, good morning, Susie. How are we doing this morning?
I thought that was going on a little too long. I was genuinely worried we were about to see your opinion then.
So, which is the Lord's Day, Susie. But you're already hard at work on some mess on TikTok. Yeah, thanks for letting me see your
that was
videos
funny.
again.
Oh yeah, that
I see
was
you have
funny.
your stitches off though, but screen record's a beautiful thing. But real quick, I just wanted to address. You said that you're not a homewrecker because they've been separated for a few years, and Dret hasn't wanted to work on the marriage, and they haven't been together for a few years now. So okay, but real quick, what is this? That's
Okay, that's just a normal photo. Oh, f***ing hell, I thought that was something else. Listen, I know, with the quality receipts that she's been pulling out, I'm just glad it wasn't. I'm just glad it wasn't.
It's August 6, 2022. That's your man. Comforting his wife while she's in labor with their youngest child.
Oh, it's definitely not what I thought it was then.
A few years? That was just over 2 years ago, Susie. But maybe 2.5 years is just too far off. Okay, Susie, what about that? That says July 5th. There's no year though, so that means that's the current year. So that was our family's 4th of July party this year, which I was at. Mark was acting real sweet to his wife. I think that was one of those moments of clarity that we talked about, right? But I know, Susie, that's still not recent enough for you, right? Okay, what, that says August the 26th. That's the first day of school.
Well, see, this is interesting. This is
fact, Susie.
different. Like, because obviously I don't quite know the dynamics of what's going on, I've just sort of been cheering, and from the way she's wording this now, it almost sounds as if the dude was like committed to trying to stay with his wife, but obviously because of his mental illness and that's f***ing him up. And I mean, you also can't forget that he is apparently a registered PDF file. But it almost sounds like he wanted to stay, but it was his illness that was sort of like getting him to act up. And then the midwife swooped in and stole him, essentially, and used his mental illness to sort of put a wedge between him and his wife. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's what happened. That's what it's sounding like in this one specifically. I don't know, but I mean, it's a nuanced topic. You can have all sympathy you want in world for the guy if he is a victim in this case, but you also got to remember that it's a registered PDF file. So once you've had that moment of sympathy and just thought, oh, life's not been fair to him, then you've got to throw that out the window because, I mean, he's a PDF file and he's of no sympathy.
Your man was in attendance to family parties until about the end of August of this year. And then in September, when we had a joint birthday party for his wife's 30th, as well as one of his sons, he absolutely obliterated that one because he got back from work early and was at the yard and threw a hissy fit until someone came and picked him up. What was that? Who was that someone? It was Jarette. Jarette left her own birthday party early. And then coincidentally, I remember that birthday party the most because we were all so disgusted by Mark's behavior because he, A, made his wife and son leave their birthday parties early, and B, never bothered to call or even say happy birthday to his wife or son.
Okay, I think I just got the wrong vibe because that's...
Less than 2 weeks later, Susie, he ran off with you.
That's a bit of a dick move, to put it lightly.
I don't know how your timetable works, Susie. Maybe you're in dog years. You could be in dog years. That makes sense.
All right, bring your jokes back. Baby. Caught me off guard with that one.
I'm talking about a few years, Susie. That's fine. Because here on Earth, where time actually matters, it's been less than 2 months, just since Jarette's birthday in September. It seems as though Mark got her, for her 30th birthday, a mistress and a reason for divorce. So maybe we owe you guys a thank you card. Because Jarette's thriving, baby.
Okay, next one isn't even a video. Well, it is a video, but it's a slideshow, which is, we're going to have to do a bit of reading now. Let's see. By the way, in case any of you are wondering, these are actually my glasses. They're not sunglasses. I need these to see. Y'all say, y'all sin Suze. No, hang on. I need to do a proper rock and roll scream for that one. Y'all since Suze. Where did that come from? Wants to say that I'm doing this all for money. Here's a screenshot that I can't make money off of. Even though I'm not in the creator fund and have never made a dime off of TikTok, let's ensure this post can't be monetized. Now, or in the future. Jerriette's Amazon list was brought up within hours. Susie. She's been adding items that will contribute towards the kids' Christmas, upcoming birthdays, snacks, etc. As for dragging you into this, Suze, I fully believe you chose to insert yourself into this when you started sleeping with a still married man. You keep saying you don't care, but you keep on posting this completely false rhetoric that you've been fed by an extremely dangerous mentally ill man. Everything lie we've told, can't win them all grammar-wise, has been backed up by legitimate proof. And the only thing you've managed to do is upset the internet by making light of and even laughing at grape, predatory behavior, mental illness, adultery, the list goes on. I didn't know that. Your videos are getting repetitive and boring as you continue to spew the same nonsense over and over again, which is a shame because I thought we were having fun. No, maybe just me. You have definitely been having fun with this, and I have been right here with you. And on my art, thank you for making this so entertaining. As far as the threats you're claiming to get, no one has ever asked, stated, or insinuated for anyone to threaten or harm you in any way, shape, or form. You were tried in the court of public opinion, my dear, and you lost miserably. I can't speak on any threats she might have received. I can't even speak on her own point of view because I haven't seen her videos yet. I know the nature of the internet. She probably has received a couple, but from what I've seen, none of them have been endorsed. In fact, any and all threats I've seen that could be considered threats were towards the PDF file, which, I mean, it's always morally okay, isn't it? Right, I'm going to take these off now. My eyes, it's bright. Very, very bright. And let's keep going, because it looked like we were nearly at the end. Oh. I can't put the music in for this one, but it's the John Cena theme from... Well, John Cena. But apparently, she deleted her whole account. Huh. Well, I mean, you can't use that as a signifier that she was 100% in the wrong, but I mean, from what I've seen, she was 100% in the wrong. So, I mean, good riddance. She's gone. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. Better not say that, actually. I might summon Elphaba. Too much labor all day, every day. What the fuck am I doing? Ooh, another one that's just text, although I can read this one. Right, this is, text from Mark, a blocked number. Good on you. You should never leave them unblocked when they're psychopathic. I have a feeling I'm going to get it back by God for what I did to you. Oh. If you mean that, then make the lifelong commitment to do better for our family and yourself, and always receive the help you need. Don't trick yourself to go off the rails anymore. You don't need to get anything negative back, you just need to make it right and maintain it. Okay. Hey, I'm sorry again for everything I put you through. I don't understand why I did the things I did, but I grasp how wrong I was and how bad I did you. I have a feeling I'm going to get it back by God for what I did to you. If you mean that, make the lifelong commitment. It's the same message again. There we go. I love you so much, Jerriette. Nothing's going to stop me from loving you. Nothing will ever stop me from loving you. I love you too. I'm focusing on you and it started to lose power and leave. Finally, thank God. Was this a redemption arc? Well, can only get so far redeemed. He told me right before that text message exchange that I needed to get the house blank name, because if it's not when the divorce happens, a judge will order it sold and he would get off. I know that came straight from his mother. As of right now, I think he will do the right thing and sign it over, but I told Blank we have to get this done ASAP because I don't trust it. Redacted. Yeah, that's ridiculous. How shady. I hope they can just make that change smoothly so that doesn't have to come up. Oh, hang on, what we got here? It's a bit awkwardly cropped. Some screenshots of another text conversation. And that's this one. Did the call drop or you hang up? I'm assuming you hung up on me again. Weird, because you kept calling me. I'm not going to talk in the house around the kids. So if you wanted to still talk, now's the time. It drops. I'm on the phone right now. Okay, and then what does she say? Or she. Oh my God, I did what they always do. I'm no better than a man. He kept calling me while I was at the game, and I finally called back, and he had the nerve to answer happy as can be, hello beautiful, and then proceeded to tell me he didn't want a divorce anymore, and that God told him not to, thinking things would be all a-okay. No, I told him, I still wanted a separation and most likely a divorce, and then his tone changed and he became an ass, telling me he's going to take the kids around Blank, and chuckled. Then those messages happened. Enter Susie, we need to talk. Mom, respectfully, who do you think you are messaging me when you're the one sleeping with my husband? I'm trying not to be rude, even though I have every right to be. However, I don't know why I should feel for you. I shouldn't, but I do, because you're in for a roller coaster of hurt with Mark, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I do apologize for calling you a witch. I don't. I let anger and hurt get the best of me, and I'm sorry for that. I do wish you both well, but I ask that you keep him busy away from me. I need to start healing and protecting myself and my children from more harm. We've been through enough with him. Cheers. I think, was this supposed to just be a recap? I think this was just supposed to be a recap. Looking at those dates, these messages were old, so I think it was just meant to be a recap, but damn. Damn. I mean, she's not wrong. I'm going to be very honest. If it wasn't consensual and the fella that was banging my fella decided to message me just like we need to talk, I can't say that. I can't say what I'd show up with. That'd get me demonetized. But let me tell you, whatever you're thinking, it's not that. Ooh, what's this? I know this might not be the ending everyone wants, but let's hope it's peaceful. I've seen it, y'all. I've formed my own opinion, and I'm waiting to speak with Juliette about it. I started doing this to give her a voice on all this insanity, but I won't continue to come for someone if Juliette doesn't agree with it. Oh. So, Juliette's the woman that got cheated on, the wife. Apparently they're no longer interested in this witch hunt, which, I mean, fair, it's her thing to call off. If she doesn't think it's all right anymore, if she thinks it's going too far, then to be honest, that's reasonable. I'm never going to say it's not reasonable to stop witch hunting someone, even when it's funny and even when they might deserve it. If someone says, the person that's doing it says it's not reasonable anymore, why the fuck wouldn't you listen?
So weird. Let's get ready together and we'll talk about the insanity that has been the last week or so now. I took a day off yesterday. This has been exhausting, you guys. I was pretty assured my account was going to be on...
Oh, come on, you can say that. It's not
on Tuesday evening. Every video that I uploaded would immediately go under community guidelines and not post. I've had 2 videos taken down so far. The original long story time.
Oh, we saw those.
And
the re-uploads, we saw those.
Actually restored. First off, I just want to say thank you, not only to your support for Dread, but also your support for me. A week ago, I was still very insecure and very apprehensive about getting on here and posting. And then a couple days later, I proceeded to act like the most savage version of myself for the masses. Dret and I have both come to the conclusion that we don't believe the video was sincere. We hope it was, we pray that it was, but we don't believe that it was. She did seem to be sitting in the passenger seat of a moving truck. Dret did confirm that that was Mark's truck, and you can't drive all day and all night when you're a trucker. There are regulations. So that whole, shtick about I've been driving all night, that wasn't just her driving.
I'm not sure this one's relevant to the drama, so I'm just gonna quickly skip ahead. Oh, this is the motherload of receipts. This is an audio recording. This is an actual audio recording. Oh, you clever girl. Oh. These are 2 small clips from a longer phone conversation between Mark and Susie and Juliette's oldest, which is the wife's oldest son. So, hang on. The husband and the what do they call it? Not midwife. Can't call her a whore either. The side piece spoke to the youngest, not the youngest, the oldest kid. Talk about complicated communications, man. Considering what we've already had released about this guy, I personally don't think you should be talking to any kind of kid. Then again, I don't know how old their oldest is, so...
Did you guys have any intimacy during this time that you've been with him, or no?
Yes.
Okay, so you committed adultery. He's still legally married. The divorce hasn't happened at all. It hasn't happened yet. It's going through process, so... What you just said is that you and my father just committed adultery. That's what you just said.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. That's what it is. From divorce? Because it hasn't happened yet.
Well, what happens spiritually, we don't always see that in the physical, but your mom is very well aware, no matter what she says to you.
Excuse me, no, I'm not well aware. Thank you for admitting you guys committed adultery. You're not with God. Leave my children alone, you witch.
Oh, don't try and pull that bull. What happens in the physical world and the spiritual world are quite separated. I mean, I know in the physical world the divorce hasn't processed yet, but spiritually, your mother knows that they've drifted apart. They're divorced in spirit. Shut your face. I'm guessing that's the witch that she had to apologise for. Yeah, that's the message. There we go. Oh, I mean, don't apologise for that. First of all, it's weird that they're having a conversation about that to do with your whole triangle love life, love failure with your kid. But she deserves a lot worse than witch. Come on.
Hey, Susie girl, it's been a minute. How you been? How's it going? Is it going good? I'm so glad. But Susie, you are now taking my screenshots, my receipts, girl, and trying to twist them to fit your narrative. Because your post is over there saying, hey, look, everybody, it's been since June. They've been having issues since that. I wasn't lying. Honey, they've been having issues a long time, but way longer than June. Mark's been an issue since the day he walked into Jarrett's life. But Susie, I really thought we were going somewhere with that beautiful apology that you put out and then deleted, of the tears and the crying and the puppy dog eyes and the Jarrett, I'm so sorry. You knew. You were told in September by Jarrett, as stated in my last video, that they were still married. I gotta tell you, Susie, it does make me feel a little bit better. Because not for 1 minute did I think your apology was sincere. And it does make me feel a little bit better that the passenger seat and the truck moving and the GPS going off, and obviously you're not the one driving, was not all just me being suspicious. It was just the fact that you were not sincere in your apology to Jarrett at all, and you did not have any intention on leaving Mark like you said. What happened, Susie? What happened? Is it just too hard out there for you by yourself? Is God still in the relationship with you too? Or is the diddler D just way too good to run away from? But that's okay, Susie girl.
I can't laugh at that. That's so stupid. No, don't laugh at that. Come on, have standards. The diddler D. Oh, diddle me this, Batman. Hell, come on. Oh, get it together.
Girl, I understand. You just only have those same 4 screenshots of the banking statement that I can't counter move because Mark had Jarrett locked out of their bank account a while ago. And I understand why you're taking my screenshots to twist and fit your narrative. I get it, girl. You're going down on a sinking ship over there. But Susie, I also just want to say thank you, honey. I appreciate you. This morning I woke up, I was feeling a tad bit under the weather, and I was like, man, I have this new following. I want to film, I want to put out content, and I don't know what to do because I'm just not feeling the greatest today. But you did the work for me, Suze. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
but
she
that's
was
okay,
so
Susie
sweet
girl.
for that.
You keep
So
doing your back
sweet.
and forth and deleting your account and then posting again, and then you're on again, off again with Mark. I'm going to stay over here and grow my following, and Jarrett's going to keep on cashing out on her account because she's making money now, because she has fans, and she's got a whole family because of Mark and his abuse and the nonsense that you two did to her.
It is the least that she could get out of all of that. After all of the shit that he's put her through, a thriving business is the least he could give her. It looks like we're finally seeing the light, you know. It feels like it's about to break through. We're about to see the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, the edge of the horizon. We're about to see these people just f*** off from the internet. Fingers crossed.
Is not a freaking victim, pretends to be a freaking victim, and then you guys want to come at me like I'm victim shaming. I'm telling you, she's not a victim. I have been a victim.
Hey, Susie girl, welcome back. How was your break?
I love that.
How's your
Pop.
Did you have fun?
The energy.
Let's go. Gotta say,
Such
too,
good energy.
The minions or the devils and I, are we devils now, guys? We're kind of disappointed here because I was really hoping that you were gonna come back with just some really hard hitting evidence that was gonna be so hard to disprove, but no, Susie, you came back with the same tired nonsense. That's disappointing. But I see you kept that victim card real nice and close with you, girl, while you were on your break. That's good. I'm sure that one's still playing out real well for you. Keep that one close, please. But as far as you saying, oh, we're not going to do anything, Dredd doesn't need to have safeguards, and we're not the type of people, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you remember yesterday when you publicly threatened Dredd and myself on your platform? Remember? I know you deleted it, but it still lives on my phone, Susie. Because, Susie, remember that one time that you and Mark showed up to Dredd's brother's house?
What did
and
we
there wasn't
miss?
anyone
Come
home
on,
that you could
post
harass, so
it!
you guys proceeded.
Don't leave us out of the loop like that. That's juicy. She threatened you. Oh, well, sorry. Should probably... Yeah, she threatened you. Not great. Really not great. Really move, honestly, from her. I hope you're okay, and I hope it didn't get to you. But also, drop the tape. Let us see. Come on. If she's threatening you, put her on blast. Let's see it. Because if it's no longer there, it's your civic duty to show us. Come on. I'm getting way too excited. I might actually just take 5. Do I need to take 5? No, I should be good. I should be good. Let's keep going.
To call a wellness check on Dredd and the kids as an intimidation tactic. Remember that? I do. But I hear you, girl. I hear you how my family is mentally unwell. I hear you. And you know what? I would have to agree. The difference is I am not, nor is any of my family, sleeping with a married man and then coming to TikTok to be a victim. And when I say mentally unwell,
How are they
Suze,
still
I
married
mean,
after all this time?
Not
Come on.
demon attached to like male parts or anything, or having to hide kitchen cutlery because we're worried about the mental state of people, but more like Gallagher unwell. Like, as in, if you try to go ghetto on us, we will beat you at that game every time.
I get that reference.
Suze. Because what you fail to realize, Suze, is that, yeah, we have a big family over here. We do. And we go hard for one another over here.
Careful,
especially
you're
for
Americans.
Dredd,
You might not want to say you get hard
she's
for
been
family.
through hell. But also, now Dredd has a real big internet family behind her.
I'm glad she does.
And they're ride or die for her, too. But Susie girl, please, can we move on from this? I'm a victim. She's not a victim. I promise you. I know her. She's lying. Rhetoric, mumbo jumbo that we've been on, because I have so many more receipts.
Share them. Come on, Queen. Let's see.
You are so good at that. But I'm waiting to debunk.
All right. I get it.
But here we go, Susie. Season 2.
Oh,
It's
God,
gonna be
another
fun.
season.
No, because I need to talk to Paige. So
Okay.
Paige, if you could come forward, please. I would appreciate it. Don't you look at the nail polish on my shirt. Mind your own clothes and worry about your hair, not mine. Paige, when I got home last night, I was kind of confused because I hadn't ordered anything. So I figured a family member had ordered something off of our Amazon list for our daughter that we send out for Christmas. And I kind of opened it to try and sneak a peek before I hit it. And immediately, my heart sank. Because I thought someone had attempted to order something for Dredd and the kids and accidentally ordered mine instead. So my first thought was to go look for my phone and take my list down, because I didn't want to take that from people and the kindness they were trying to show her.
Oh, it's a good thing. Oh, that took me longer to catch on than it should have. It's a good thing. She got a gift. Oh, I love gifts. She got a gift.
This was so nice. This was so kind.
Oh, don't go melting me heart. No, not now. No, I'm too emotional. Not now. I'll cry. No. Oh, no. When I'm in a heightened emotional state, I can't do. What did am I Scottish now? I can't. No, I'll cry. It's so sweet. I'm so happy for you. I'm moving on, because if this is a happy, good thing, I'm so happy for you. But I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna move on. From the looks of it, I think that last one we watched might actually be the last video she made about it. I can't spot any more. We've gone through the whole saga from her end. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I probably should have been saving these as I went along. I'm going to have to go back and do that now. The things I do for you. I don't even remember where I started. Oh no. It's not an act of love if you make her. You make me do too much labor. You're too sweet for me. DuckTales. DuckTales. Am I right back where I started 14 years ago? Wanna guess the ending, but it never does. I swear to God that all I ever wanted was a little bit of everything, all of the time. A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Why'd it have to be him? I thought he let you down. Have you ever seen a guy that looks like that? Come on, hurry up. Taking the piss now. I want to see the rest of the story. Come on. Download faster, download faster. Oh, f me, there we go. All 22 TikToks squared away. My God. Right, either way, now that we've got them squared away, well, I mean, I'm not sure what there's left to do. I mean, she stated that we were just getting into season 2 of things, so I mean, who knows, maybe if things kick off again, I'll come back and revisit it. Perhaps, if you guys remind me, if you want to get your claws back into the drama of this. But real quick, I do just want to check that original Reddit post that sparks off this little adventure of ours. Ooh, so the video was deleted of the mistress's apology, the one where she was apparently crying, along with all her old videos on the old accounts. We can't get them back. But this post does have an hyperlink to an account that apparently still has the apology. So let's have a look, because from what we were seeing, she didn't particularly think it was very sincere. And I mean, from what I've seen, I'm entitled to believe that it's not going to be. But just for the sake of fairness, let's have a look.
Hey TikTok, hey everybody. This video is for dread for everybody. I told y'all, I thought I wasn't wrong. I've been deceived. And repenting. I'm done with Mark and all the crap. He's gone. That's it. Done. And Jarrett, I wish we could have talked before so I could have known. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry. And in my repentance, after this, I'm going to pray for blessings. If you and the kids ever need anything, if you ever feel comfortable reaching out to me, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help a mom. But, it's really hard not to,
She's got some blue eyes, doesn't she?
totally freak out in my shame. Because I was deceived, I misunderstood the word. But
You see, I can kind of get what she's saying. Don't get me wrong, it feels, to me at least, like it is somewhat genuine. But there's something about it. I don't know if it's because I've been pre-primed to dislike it or not. I'll make that clear. I could have been unintentionally made biased towards it, which, I mean, considering we've just spent the last hour watching the other person's TikToks, I probably am. But it's not even in the sense of it feels like she's being ungenuine. It feels like she's telling the truth. The tears are real. The tears feel real. The apologetic nature of it feels real. It does feel like she's regretting something. But instinctually, cross me hearts, it feels like it's about something else. And I know I shouldn't be speculating. So take everything I say under the knowledge that I am speculating. I've got no concrete evidence, but in my opinion, it feels like maybe something else has happened that's caused her to maybe regret something. Maybe something's happened where he's had an episode and she's been really badly affected, and she's channeled that into this apology for some reason, but she went on to delete it and double back on this. So I mean, just instinctually alone, it almost feels like maybe something happened where he lost control a bit, and she's just like, oh, I get it now, I really get it now, and then after she's calmed down, she's just been like, oh, that were embarrassing, let's get rid of that. No. Look, it was just a one-off event, almost a bit like Stockholm Syndrome. I don't know. Let's keep watching. I shouldn't click off it early.
When we walk with God, we have to remain teachable. We have to be able to receive correction when we're wrong. Because we are human and we make mistakes. And if I interrupt you, if you
Ow!
said to me was a lie,
Ow!
I am so
Sorry, that probably upset the mic.
I wish I could
I'm not used to having you on my chest. Sorry, that must have been loud as shit. I'll have to turn that down for you. Ow!
please let me know. I am so sorry. I wish I could say something else more profound than sorry. I wish I could do like anything, you know. They played on my vulnerabilities.
Continue 1/4 mile to the end of the street, then turn left.
Sorry about the GPS. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm still like crying out to God. And
Hang on. That's a... Yeah, you are in a car. That's a GPS you're driving. Who the f***'s driving you?
just saying, there's just like
Who's in the car with you while you're recording this? Hang on, you're not alone.
repentance and I gotta get rid of him. He's done. We're done.
This is odd. This is odd.
Because my shame, you know, I sinned against my father, and there's not one person
This is very odd.
or anything on this planet that's worth my relationship with my Jesus. Now I could be so stupid.
I know it could easily just be a friend or something, but with the information I've got, it doesn't seem likely.
I know that there's been lies on both sides and all this fighting and stuff like that, but that's irrelevant. That doesn't even matter. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I wasn't trying to hurt your kids, your family.
Well, what?
I just thought things were different than what they were. I was deceived. And now I'm here. There's shame at the front of that, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. I bless you, and I wish you the best, and I'm here if you ever need me. And I hope you accept my apology. Have a great day.
That was just odd. That was just very, very, very odd. Out of character, odd, and not adding up, as the comments said. I remember this coming up. They were living out of his truck. Like, the dude's a truck driver, and they were living out of his truck. She looks like she was still in the truck. Which means he was probably the one driving while she was recording that. Very odd indeed. Right then, well, bit of an inconclusive ending there, but that's all that we've got. I have tried looking up the other accounts, Mark's account and Susie's account. I was able to find Susie's new account, and it was just essentially the same as what this lady was replying to. I can't keep calling her this lady. What's her name? It was essentially just more of the same stuff that Darian was replying to, along with some other stuff that wasn't related. And I couldn't find Mark's at all, unfortunately. So I can't get anything out of that either. So from what I do have, I can thoroughly say I am very entertained. And there's not much more that I can say beyond that, to be completely honest. I have been thoroughly entertained, and I hope you have too. Like I said, I haven't actually seen anyone cover this. Apparently there are a couple of people on TikTok that have covered this, but no one on YouTube. I haven't seen this come up on YouTube before, so who knows? Maybe I've hit some gold here. But yeah, from what I have seen, all I can really say is just, Darian, keep on doing you. I'm going to be very honest. You seem like a very lovely lady. You've got your head on, you've got a good head on your shoulders. You're standing up for what's right. Can't go wrong with that. You're providing all the receipts you need as well in order to get your points across and not just have it be finger pointing. All in all, very satisfying bit of drama right there. Well, yeah, this has been, I don't know, what should we call this? Do we get to name this? No, as far as I can tell, no one's done this. Do we get to name this bit of drama? Fuck, what do we call it? Pastors possessed Pete, no. Demon no. Home wrecker versus homeowner? Nah. Let's just stick it with something simple. Let's just call it Darren v Homewrecker. No, I'm still not satisfied with it. God damn it. I don't know. Why don't you guys come up with a name for this in the comments? There you go. There's your fucking task. I see how YouTubers do it now. Engagement baits. You guys get to name this. But yeah, I think that'll be it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've had a hell of a lot of fun making it. I hope I've kept that casual air that you guys said you enjoyed. Because I mean, hey, if you enjoy it, I want to provide it. That's what I am. I'm a provider. That felt a little cringe. It seems like you. Do you have anything to say?
Subscribe or be upgraded.
Hey! Got his old catchphrase back. I didn't have to Sonic him this time. Totally not because it's still broken or anything. Like and subscribe, and in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. See you later, you guys. Love you.